Greetings and welcome back to more F1 25 single player career mode here on the channel, and welcome to round 12 of the championship. We are halfway through the season, and that means we are taking a trip to the Great Silverstone circuit located in Great Britain, and it is for the British Grand Prix, obviously, which is also the weekend that the real-life Formula 1 circus is visiting this upcoming weekend, so fits quite well, I think. But yeah, we are ready to get underway. You can see here, still sitting comfortably in the championships, both of them. We didn't have the best of races last time out in Austria. We got caught out by some high tyre wear, unfortunately, but yeah, with a good result here today, we could maybe see ourselves get back on track pretty well. Although, that being said, it's probably not going to be too easy. I didn't have the easiest of practice sessions. There was a lot of tyre wear, once again. So, it could be quite difficult, but I guess there's only one way to find out. And that is to get underway with qualifying.
A one-time airfield fully owned by cars in this era. One of the finest ribbons of racetrack anywhere on Earth. It's high speed, it's dramatic, it's Silverstone.
Oh yeah. And there we are, sitting in our car. And I do have to apologize for today, because my voice is a little bit rough, maybe. My throat is a little bit sore. Been plagued by a bit of a cold, which is also why I haven't been streaming for the past couple of days. But I did want to get one stream in just before I head for a 1 week summer break.
Ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Where unfortunately, as you might have guessed, there won't be any live streams, unfortunately, but hopefully we can return to normal scheduling as soon as I get back home. That is the plan, nonetheless. And speaking of plans, we're heading out on track here in Q1. Let's see what kind of position we can get here. Silverstone, obviously a good mix of different twists and turns, which is why so many drivers love coming here, racing here. Myself included, I do have to say, I do like the track. It is a true classic. I'd always enjoy coming here. It always throws a good race. It always does, I feel like. And hopefully we can have a good race as well. That would be much appreciated. Oi! As I say that though, we spin heading into turn 9. We do have to be careful now rejoining the track. Thankfully, no damage apart from the tires, but it seems like they are okay. But yeah, we do have to be careful. There is a bit of an instability in the car. I don't quite know why that is. And I haven't been able to fix it, unfortunately, heading into this weekend. But yeah, especially through turn 9, there is a bit of an instability if you keep full throttle, so we have to be aware of that. But let's see what we can do. Let's begin our lap here on Silverstone. Let's see what we can do through turn 1. Whoa, we lose the back end there as well, and that is run over immediately. Let's get out of the way of Colapinto here. But we have enough fuel for another lap. So we just need to be careful on the tires, and then there shouldn't be any problems. But yeah, I've had some instability issues with the car in practice leading up to qualifying, which is kind of annoying, as Ollie, our teammate, posts the fastest lap of the session, instantly overturned by Alex Albon. But yeah, I've had some instability issues. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. It is especially through turns 1 and turn 9. Car just does not seem to want to comply. Let's see if we can't make it through on this tyre set. It is a little bit worn now, but shouldn't be too much of a trouble. The car is really slidey. But let's give it another try. Let's see what we can do. Coming around the final corner, just in front of the V-carb. I think that might have been Hadjar. We take a wide berth into turn 1. Not the optimal line, but it is the line that we are capable of, unfortunately. And then heading on to the first of many DRS straights, tugging over to the middle of the circuit to avoid the nasty bumps on the racing line. And then getting the traction down really well. And now turn 9, which I always forget what it's called. We are right on the edge there. We're going to catch a little bit of traffic through the S's, it seems. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. We might even get a slipstream here. I think we might do. From Kimi Antonelli. Oh, he's right on the racing line. That is a bit annoying, but we navigate the Mercedes. And our banker lap right behind Ollie.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
That's not really that good. Right behind Ollie, we're in front of the 2 V-carbs, but that does not bode well for our qualifying, unfortunately. But we head back to the pits. Let's see if we can't find a small improvement if necessary, and if we go through, then it doesn't really matter, because then it will be good enough on this one tyre set. Oh, but that curb is deadly to us. We need to be careful of that. The car is really not liking the stability. But thankfully...
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Thankfully, we do have some upgrades coming in the upcoming races, hopefully. I don't even know what the next race is, to be honest with you. A little bit fast into the pit lane there. It is a downhill. So I do need to be aware of that in the Grand Prix. But yeah, we're right behind our teammate. I'm not quite sure what kind of lap time he's posted. But with that being said, we're currently P13. Ooh, we're going to have to go out again and post another lap, because otherwise we're not going to make it through to Q2. But there is improvement to be found. Strap on another set of softs, and then we underfuel the car a little bit. We're currently in P14, it says, and we're not that much faster than Liam Lawson. Antonelli is still behind us, and we know Fernando Alonso can find improvements.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
So I wouldn't be too sure that this is over yet. So let's give it another shot. And we do have the track to ourselves, it would seem. As we almost do a Grosjean there and spin coming out of the pits. Not the advised way of exiting the pits.
We've been pushed down into P14.
We're right on the cusp right now of making it through. I think Q3 is going to be difficult here in Great Britain this time around, unfortunately. The car just really not responding well to the circuit. But that is what sometimes happens, unfortunately. But now we need to push to see what kind of lap time we can extract. We also didn't have the best run through the S's here on our initial attempt, so let's be a little bit more bold, push the car a little bit more. And we also had a bit of traffic heading into this corner right here in the form of Kimi Antonelli. Recharge the battery. Then we're ready to go. We are carrying new engine components as well, so we should be good. Oh, a little bit loose there through the first corner. Not the best. Good traction through there. And nail the DRS activation. And heading into this corner. I don't remember the names of the corners. I do know they all have like names, but I'm gonna be very brutally honest, I do not remember any of them.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Right on the limit there. We did have to lift a little bit. Otherwise the car would have started sliding, which you do not want. Oh! And right on the limit again. Do we have enough fuel? Oh, I don't think so. What does the tire wear look like? I mean, we could try. Oh, we've put ourselves in a bit of a pickle here. No, we're pitting.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Car is really just not responding well to the circuit. I don't know what it is. It might be the ride height that is a little bit too low, and we're bottoming out. That could be it. I need to check my suspension settings, because we do have trouble. It's only when we have to take fast corners that do have a little bit of elevation change. It does seem like it doesn't want to, you know, it wants to spin us out, so that could be the problem. Question is if we can change it at the moment. Let's have a look. That is no. We're not allowed to. Can't change the rear arrow either. Do we take a little bit of the front arrow off to try and balance it out? We could put it 3 clicks down. This is as it should be. We're gonna have to try this, see if it helps.
Check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Oh, did I forget to swap the tires? Oh no. Oh no. I've actually forgotten to swap the tires. I hope not. I did. Ah, bummer. Oh well. Let's see if we can't do it on that tire set. It should be possible. Hopefully a little bit more balance in the car now. We've gone 3 clicks lower on the front wing. See if it helps. I highly doubt it. But let's wait and see. We might just need to...
Okay, we've dropped into P14 now.
Okay, we can take that flat out if we're careful and don't hit the curb.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
That is alright. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna have to do it on a scrubbed set of tires. And that is my mistake, but let's see what we can do. Into turn 1, over the curb, that was a lot better. This is much better than previously. A little bit close to the track limits there. Let's see if we can keep it pinned through the upcoming corner. Oh, that was very close, and we're right on the edge of track limits as well. I felt the car almost stepping out. Alright, so far so good. We have improved. Oh, we're gonna get traffic again, aren't we? Oh, we're gonna get traffic again. Come on. What is this? That is our qualifying session over. Stupid traffic, man. We lose the car coming through the corner, the penultimate couple of corners, all because of Gasly. Let's just hope we can make it through. Otherwise I'm gonna actually be kind of pissed, because the AI are so bad at getting out of the way. That is really annoying. I'm crossing my fingers that we've made it through. We've destroyed 2 tire sets, and I'll look at the amount of people that are improving. So Ollie in P14, I think we're out. Yeah. Oh, that's really annoying. That is really annoying. So we're going to start P18. in this race. We've really not had the pace. Ollie makes it through to Q2. Good on him, to be honest. But yeah, traffic really destroyed that last run. And there's not much you can do about that, honestly. It's annoying, but there's nothing you can do. We lose a little bit of rating, but not looking too much into that, to be honest. I don't really care. What an annoyance. Anyway, we're going to be starting pretty far down compared to where we are used to. Track is going to be mostly overcast, is the forecast here. So hopefully that can help us. We have 26 laps around Silverstone. Let's see what we can do from P18 on the grid. Granted that others might be, you know, taking grid penalties because of engine components, which even though we are running new engine components, we're not. But here we go, ready for the British Grand Prix. Probably our worst qualifying in, I want to say, in our entire season. This is probably the worst we've ever performed. Which, it says a lot, to be honest.
We meet again at Silverstone for one of the great Formula One races of the entire calendar. With a barely believable capacity crowd creating a phenomenal atmosphere, it is time for a race that puts a smile on your face. It is time for the British Grand Prix. Silverstone Circuit is comprised of 18 corners, 3.6 miles, with DRS detection zones at Village and Maggots. Your overtaking opportunities at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights. You've got to be brave on the throttle in order to succeed here.
Oh yeah.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race.
This one I'm excited for, because again, we went out pretty
Max
early.
Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Piastri, Charles Leclerc and Hamilton, Russell, Antonelli, Albon and Fernando Alonso, Behrman, Gasly, Nico Hülkenberg and Lawson, Colapinto, Sainz, Isaac Hadjar and Iceman, Stroll and Gabriel Bortoleto completes the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So good on Ollie there.
Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Delighted to say joining us for this intriguing race is Anthony Davidson. I love this moment in the weekend. Put us in their shoes right now. What are they feeling on the grid?
You've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Oh, yeah.
OK, back of the grid. It's not great, but let's make the most of it. Good luck.
Absolutely. We're not used to being here, but it is what it is. In terms of strategy, though, the team thinks a two-stopper. I would maybe swap the soft and the medium stints. Once we get, what do they reckon, lap 8? Do we reckon it can go that far? I would probably go with this one and then tweak it as we go. We could also swap the medium tire for a hard tire, but that can come later. I think starting on the softs regardless is the play. But yeah, as our engineer said, back off the grid. We're not used to this position. But we just need to do our best, stay out of trouble early doors, and then the cooler temperatures should help us here in today's race, hopefully. And then we start to move forward bit by bit, hopefully. And who knows, maybe today is the day that Ollie Behrman, our teammate, scores his first championship points.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
He has yet to score any points this season. And today he is just outside the top 10 on the starting grid for what is his home Grand Prix as well. So, I mean, what a place to score your first points of the season at your home race. That would be lovely. As for our home race, I think the closest we will get is actually next race, upcoming, the Belgian Grand Prix, which I believe is round 13. I could be wrong, but that is the track that I see as my home race. If anything, it is the closest to Denmark, I think geographically as well. Not geologically. But yeah, geographically, I think it is the closest to Denmark of any of the Formula 1 circuits on the calendar. Yet, though, because apparently they are revisiting the plans to bring Formula 1 to Denmark in the future, but that is a talk for a different day. Now we are getting ready to line up on the grid, and we are one of the last cars to get there. Oh, we overshot our pit box. That's the first time I've ever done that. And we're going to be starting, like, I think, well behind. Here we go, British Grand Prix. 5 red lights are out. And we get a good start compared to the V-Carb. We managed to pull all the way in front. Oh my goodness, what a race start from our side. And we are alongside Nico Hulkenberg, who in real life at this race ended up scoring a podium. But we have advanced a whole heap of positions here on the race start. We're up to P12. What a race start from us. And now we just need to settle down, find our rhythm. Our teammate in P9. So he also advanced 2 positions off his grid slot. Good to see. Now we just need to focus. Oh, the understeer there. We need to be aware of that as well. Let's see if we can attack Alonso here. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be really difficult, I think, because the car is really not liking the dirty air. I can tell you that much. Yeah, it's really not enjoying it. On lap 1, we're in P12.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
But I do think we might have some trouble with sticking with the front pack in front of us. Could be wrong. Hopefully I am. The gap is 8/10 at the moment. Really utilizing the ERS to try and stay with Alonso here. Soft tire is really not a good race tire, I think. We're going on to hards once we box. And the understeer is crazy through turn 9. And we're barely within DRS range of the cars in front. Alonso fighting with our teammate, and with, I think that might be Carlos Sainz. No, that's Alex Albon, my bad. Trying to keep the throttle pinned is probably the most nerve-wracking stuff to feel. But we're doing well so far. The DRS didn't open, don't know why. Here goes Alonso on our teammate, trying to overtake him for the last points paying position. Come on, Ollie. Fight, 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 fight. He's giving him a good scrap here, our teammate. Through turn 9, oh, they almost touch. And now Ollie is going to be really slow heading through the S's. Oh, he's going to hold us up here. We keep DRS, thankfully. And he strikes back at Alonso. Good on Ollie. Let's go, Ollie. Gets him back. Good stuff there from Ollie. The tires are really already struggling. Yeah, look at that. 30% on the left side already. We might be due for an early stop. Oh my days. We've only done 4 laps on these tires. This is crazy. But yeah, the tires are really difficult to control right now. We might be doing a hard medium stint to go to the end. Oh my days. I think we're suffering a little bit too much.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Let's take an early stop. See if we can't benefit from that. Slow down well before. I know it's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We take an early stop, we see if we can do something about it. Maybe we get a lucky safety car as well.
Okay, go, go, go! Perfect job from you and the crew
There we go.
mate. We're delighted with that.
Now we take a set of hards as far as possible. Unless we get an interruption
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
in the form of a safety car, maybe. Tires are really cold. We just need to bring heat into them, and then
Okay,
should be
mate,
good.
we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, push, and use it all up.
That's fine. It's really difficult.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Car is really just not turning. It's understeering. It's eating the tires up. This is going to be a tough one. Again, much like Austria. I think. But let's see. I mean, I'm not going to give up just yet. There's no point in that. Now we have a little bit of clean air. Let's see if we can't use that to our advantage.
And gap to the car in front, 20.3 seconds.
Alright, 20.3. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Unfortunately, Mark, I would have to disagree with you. This is why we're on this strategy right now. It's exactly because of tyre wear issues. But it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. We are closing in on the cars in front. So at the moment, it was the right choice, I think. Middle sector green on that previous trip through there. And new personal best, which is the right thing you want to see. So we are doing what is necessary at the moment. That is good. At least. The clean air is helping us. A little bit of a wheel spin moment there. What tyre were we looking at? The left side is being absolutely murdered on this track. The left side is suffering significantly more than the right side. And we have the first pit stops from the AI. Bortoletto in, together with someone else. Who I'm not quite sure. Not sure who that is.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
But we are gonna filter out in front of them. It looks like. Who is that? That is one of the Williams. That is Alex Albon. So he was in front of us before we stopped. So it seems like we've kept position by
The car
what we're
ahead's
doing.
coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
They're on the medium
gap
tyres.
ahead, 2.1 seconds.
Medium tyres, they're going to be faster than us. But I don't think they can take them to the end. I think that is going to be too much of a stretch for the AI. So we're both on a two-stopper. And Ollie into the pits.
Right, Ollie's coming in for his stop.
We're just going to have to focus on our own race, and then everything that is presented to us, we're just going to have to take it as it comes. Don't think we're going to score points here today, unfortunately. But let's see. I might be wrong. We are into P10.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
So we have advanced a couple of positions under the pit stops, which is nice. At the moment, Colapinto behind us, so is our teammate. And we are right behind Antonelli. So he's gonna streak away pretty quickly, I think. I would hope for his sake. Anyway.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Ollie behind us now. I mean, if he is faster than me, I'm happy to let him through so that he can get points if he and then maybe hold up the rest. At the moment we're playing two different strategies, so I'm not going to try and hold him up. Medium set for next pit stop.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds.
We're stabilizing a little bit to Antonelli, which you like to see. You love to see it. I thought he was just gonna drive away from us, but doesn't seem like it at the moment. Does he have a problem, maybe? Could be. You never know. He's definitely slow at the moment. I don't know what he's playing at. Weesh. The bumps are deadly here at Silverstone. But we're gonna have DRS on Antonelli here. I don't know what's wrong with the Mercedes, but there's definitely something.
Okay, mate, Ollie's behind you now. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
Okay. I thought he was about to ask me to let Ollie through. But apparently not. At the moment, yeah, you can see Antonelli under acceleration really struggling with something. Don't know what seems to be the trouble here for the Mercedes driver, but there is a problem, it seems.
Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid, but listen, not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
Team hasn't told Ollie that we're on different strategies, apparently. Just letting him know then. This is ridiculous though, but trying to keep position here, we're on different strategies. It's ridiculous that he had to go for that one. We were in the DRS of Antonelli. Could have worked together to try and maybe get him. But apparently no. Ideally, I want to go around lap maybe 16 on these tires. See if that is possible before we box. Don't know whether that is possible with this tire wear. Oh, we have someone into the pits. That's Oscar Piastri.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds.
Second stop maybe, or was it the one and only stop for Piastri? But Ollie has really turned up to this Grand Prix.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds up the road.
I'm trying, Mark. I'm trying my best. Oh, Ollie driving into us. Okay. Interesting. Not having that. There's a bit of a rivalry forming here between us teammates. Ollie wanting to show that he is not to be messed around with. And yet, he is still yet to score points this season. So much for that. Maybe he should have thought of that.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Thank you. Antonelli has really opened up the gap ever since myself and Ollie started fighting. That has really helped him. Just casually streak away. We're still protecting the tires at the moment. Wide there. Forget it, Ollie. We're really holding up the pack right now. Ollie not able to find a way through. Oh, here he might have. Not quite. Alright, going to be boxing. Boxing next lap. Okay. We just need to hold on to the tires for one more lap. Then we've done our work. Whoa, whoa! Oh, Ollie, why did... Oh. That is ridiculous,
Mind
man.
that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, we can take you this lap. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 7.0 seconds.
That is ridiculous, man. We're gonna have to finish this race on a broken front wing. Lost the car. I'm not gonna, like, pretend that it wasn't also my fault. I did lose the car. But for Ollie to just drive into me, that is pure stupidity from his side, I think. And he has to take that on him. I'm not taking that part. Yeah, car is really understeering right now, but also that is just down to the fact that we are so far into this. There we go, into the pits. Or hopefully they don't change my wing. That would be really annoying if they did, because it doesn't really need it. Okay, it doesn't look like they're changing the wing.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go.
There we go.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
10 laps to go on a set of mediums. Let's see if we can't do it.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Alright. Let's see what this car can do with these tyres and this broken front wing. Not even sure how many laps we did on the hard tyres, to be honest. I think we did, what, 12 laps or something like that. Around 12 or 13 laps. That's what we did. So it's going to be a stretch to do 10 laps on these tyres, I think, but we're going to give it a good try. See what we can do. Oh, the understeer is insane. Bortoletto into the pits, same with Hadjar. And Colapinto, there's a whole gaggle of cars into the pits. We do need to come out ahead of them if we want to retain any hope of finishing in the points. So we need to be speedy with this one. And we are ahead of them. Good stuff.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Oh, I do apologize for the coughing. It's the sore throat coming back to bite me. Yeah, at the moment...
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Okay, so Alex Albon well ahead of us. He's just been into the pits, according to Mark. Oh, the understeer through the S's is insane. Ollie into the pits.
Ollie's in the pits. Ollie in the pits now.
Alright, let's see what that does for our race. Where we filter in to the rest of the pack. Alright, alright,
Car
alright.
behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres.
Here we go. We are still in P10. And Antonelli ahead of us. He really benefited from myself and Ollie
Okay,
fighting.
mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
We have the duo of the two Aston Martins behind us now. It's no longer our teammate. So this one is probably going to be a little bit more difficult than what it was before. But we're going to give it a damn good shot. Is what we're going to do. We are going to drive the widest Haas in existence. We are going to make Kevin Magnussen very proud with our defensive driving.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.7 seconds.
Yeah, we're not catching the car in front. Oh, green flag behind.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Oh, have we lost someone? I wonder.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Thank you. Well, the car is a little bit difficult to drive. It understeers like crazy, but it's okay actually. It's not like bad. But saying that, I do see we still have 7 laps until the end, so might be a different story come the end of the race. You never know. Oh, running very wide there. Gonna try and save a little bit of ERS here now as a prep for whenever Alonso does catch up to us, because it is inevitable that he will catch up to us. Also trying to save the tires a little bit in the process. There we go, we're saving a little bit of ERS, that is good. Which we can then use to defend against the other drivers when they catch up to us. We can even use it right now. Oh, the understeer. Need to scrub off a little bit more speed there. Oh, that's a bit too aggressive over the curbs there.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
And he's just not going to tell us. Thank you. Alonso has well and truly arrived now, together with his teammate. Let's see what we can do in terms of defense. We have 5 laps to go at the end of this one. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough to keep them behind. But we're going to do our best. See what we can do. And now we start to defend. Let's see what we can do. That Aston Martin is quite quick. So it's probably going to be a lot more difficult than I think, but Let's see. If we can't get a miraculous point here today. Alonso putting the pressure on now. It's getting more difficult. Oh, we've run very wide there. That's not optimal. Let's see, what does he do here? He tucks in behind and we have to lift off. Whoa! Squeeze him a little bit there. That got very close there. But we survive. Take it into none. Here we go. Lap 23 has just been initiated. We're still surviving, just about. At the moment we're defending from Fernando Alonso, who is sitting very close to us at the moment, behind. And behind him he has his teammate of Lance Stroll. So they're both of the Aston Martins putting pressure on. Trying to defend from him through there. Gonna have to use a little bit of a dirty tactic there, slowing the whole train significantly down. But it is what it is. Dirty tricks are allowed. We survive another lap. I do not even want to know what type of tire wear we have, because it's probably horrible. A little bit of a tank slapper there, but looks as if it's not going to harm us too much. Again, very close there. Alonso getting close now. Braking now through turn 9, otherwise it's going to be a mess. Now onto the straight here, the hangar straight. We survive yet another lap. We are doing everything we can right now to keep everyone behind us. And so far it is working to perfection. So far, so good. Alonso still very, very close. He's on the inside here now. He tries it. Oh my days. He was there. We barely defend from him that time around. Lap 25, it's the penultimate lap. We do not have long until the checkered flag is going to be dropped. But the pressure is as high as it has been at any point in this race. And you can feel it right now. DRS is very low at the moment. Here comes Alonso. But he doesn't quite have the overspeed required. And we are going to start the final lap here at Silverstone in P10. It's going to be difficult. We have to defend for one more lap of Silverstone. That is it. And if we can do that, we have earned ourselves a very, very hard-earned point here today. Didn't think it was possible. Lando Norris has won his home race. Congratulations to him and McLaren. They managed to beat out Verstappen, who started this race from pole. And meanwhile, we are fighting tooth and nails over this last point in today's race. It's getting spicy now. We have to take one more trip down the Hanger Straight. That is it. If we can defend from Alonso through there, we have secured a point. He's close. He's really close. We're going to drain the battery. You can hear him in the background there, but he's not close enough. And then heading into the final couple of corners, it is not going to be enough for the Spaniard. After starting all the way down in P18, we're going to come home, we're going to finish P10, we're going to grab a point.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Oy, that was a tough one. And along the way, we do get driver of the day, but along the way we did have to sacrifice our teammate, unfortunately.
Lando Norris has done it! Lando Norris takes the checkered flag.
A great team victory today. That's the important bit here. On home soil, the drivers delivered, the team delivered as well, and to do that in front of their home support really means a lot to them.
All that hard work, all that graft on track, now being rewarded as they make their way onto the podium.
That is a tough
And
one.
Lando Norris celebrates the win in style.
But two British drivers on the podium. McLaren takes a double podium. A 1-2. I wonder what happened to Verstappen. Apologies again. And George Russell finishing P3. Getting a home Grand Prix podium. I don't think he's going to be too fussed about that. I think he's going to like that.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
And Verstappen finished P4. Not that far off the podium, so he's quite close to George Russell. And Hamilton, again, also relatively close. Tsunoda P6, Leclerc 7th. Alex Albon gets P8. Good points there for Williams. And Antonelli in P9. And us finishing in P10 there. Ollie, yeah, well, he finishes P18 after that one. Did have to sacrifice him. And that's also why the point was really important, because I do feel like if we hadn't come together, I do feel that Ollie could maybe have taken his first point here today. So very important that we didn't let that go to waste. Whew. But yeah, that is the halfway mark. Oy. Oh, that coughing is really, really, really annoying. And now, oh, look at this. We are going to get a whole slew of potential upgrades. What are we looking at in terms of the next race? So the next race is going to be the Belgian Grand Prix. And as I said, it is the one I see as my home race. So hopefully we can have a good result there. But look at this. We have a whole bunch of updates. Yes, there we go. Here we go. Let's see. Do we get another update? No!
Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
And that's going to come after the Belgian Grand Prix. We can't rush it, unfortunately. No. I was looking so much forward to that. Let's see. Yes, we get that. And we get a Halo update. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. So heading into the Belgian Grand Prix, we are going to have an updated car. We're still behind Williams and Aston Martin according to the graph, but it should be close. I hope, at least. In terms of the championship, we retain P7. We're currently on 69 points. And similarly in the Constructors' Championship, Haas on 69 points as well. We're only 9 points ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. He had a very good race in Britain. So we might be looking at a potential scenario where Tsunoda will overtake us at some point. But to be honest, that is to be expected. I wasn't expecting anything above P9 in the championship. But being ahead of Tsunoda and Antonelli is quite the surprise. But that may change very soon. And yeah, Constructors' Championship-wise, we are sitting quite comfortably at the moment. So 14 points ahead of Williams. They did have a good race with Alex Albon getting P8 and 4 points in Britain, but we're just going to have to strike back next time out. And again, apologies for the coughing. And as I said at the beginning of the live stream, unfortunately, next episode is going to be in about a week's time. I am heading for summer break tomorrow, actually. So there won't be any live streams come the next couple of days. But in about a week, I should be back, and we should be back to uploading again. So do look forward to that. And if you don't want to miss whenever I go live in about a week's time and in the future, make sure that you are subscribed and that you have turned on the notifications. That way you won't miss anything. And also make sure to leave a like. It really shows that you appreciate the content here on the channel. I think with that being said, and a very hard-earned point put onto the bank account, we're going to leave it there, and I am going to see you next time. But until then, I wish you all a blessed day, and have a good one.